What's up, guys? So today we're going to learn how to varial kickflip, but as soon as I just got here, this is a big surprise. Snow everywhere. Like, it's covering the whole park, obviously. Well, let's just say that Old Man Winter is going to be staying with us for the next 4 months. Anyways, let's learn how to varial kickflip. Alright, so what a varial kickflip is, it's the combination of the kickflip and the pop shove it. So it goes sort of like this. It's kickflip and 180 pop shove it all over. I'm sorry if that looks crappy because my hands are like really cold right now while I'm filming this. Anyways, so for your foot placement, always know your foot placement first. Front foot, you're going to set it up like you would for a kickflip, in the kickflip position, whichever way it may be. Back foot, you're going to set it up in the pop shove it, right at the back pocket of your chair. I like to put it here. It gives the perfect 180 rotation that I need just to give it that good spin. So yeah, and same thing for goofy, your right foot right at the very front of the board in the kickflip position, and your back foot with your left foot just the same way as you would for the pop shove it. So yeah, now that you know how that's done, let's get to the execution. Okay, now for the execution. So you're gonna pop, slide, and jump all at the same time, which is essentially an ollie when you come to think of it. But when you're doing the popping and the sliding, okay, let me explain this again. So when you're popping down, you're gonna scoop your back foot behind you because your back foot's in a pop shove position, and you gotta scoop it back to give it the 180 rotation. And as you're doing the pop shove it, you're gonna do the kickflip. You're gonna do the kickflip rotation at the same time too. So you're gonna pop, slide, and jump. And when you start to do that, you got do the kickflip part a little bit later because you gotta get your board rotating first. So when you're doing that, pop the board at 45 degrees, I suggest. And when it's about 45 degrees, or maybe 10 or 20, I'm not sure. When you get to that angle part, that's when you start to flick your front foot. And after you've done the execution, get your feet out of the way. Out of the way when you're doing flip tricks, like I always say for the flip trick tutorials. Keep your foot out of the way, let the board do its flipping. Let the board do its thing. And when the board lands back on the ground, just stop on your board. And you just done a varial kickflip. Okay, so one of the comments with varial kickflips, one of them, which I have had many times in my life while I was doing them, is that the board flips. It does the rotation of flip, but it only goes about like 45 degrees. Yeah, 45 degrees, which sucks. No, wait a minute, 90 degrees. I'm sorry, my geometry is a little bit messed up. But anyways, the board flips and rotates 90 degrees. So to immediate that, just give it a little bit more of a scoop to do that. Just make sure that you pop it down real good and just give it a good scoop so that it will go around. And you could just practice the motion with your back foot if you just want to make sure that you're getting the shove it right. So yeah, just do that and the board will just rotate, well, fully. Just where you. And another thing with the first problem, make sure that you just give it a little bit more flick. If it doesn't flip all the way and lands like 90 degrees towards you, give it a little bit of more scoop to it for the full 180, and make sure that you give it enough flick so that it will flip all the way around, go like this, and the varial kickflip is done perfectly for you. Another problem for the varial kickflip can be really intimidating, and especially for me because I've experienced this a lot, is that you do the actual trick, but the board like flips away from you, like forward and to your side, either your left or your right, whichever stance you are. And that's a really intimidating, and you're just going to be thinking like, why is the board flipping away from me? It's like, yeah, which sucks. So to me, at that, when you're doing the whole trick, because sometimes rotational tricks tend to go away from you a lot, so you gotta be like very, very cautious of that. So if it's flipping away for you, when you're doing the shove it, scoop it like more to your side that you want it to land, and instead of going over there. So when you're doing it, scoop it more to your left side if you're regular footed, and if you're goofy footed, scoop it more to your right side. So yeah, and that personally helped me when I was doing it, because when I was doing that, the board would just keep flipping away from me that way. So just do that, and hopefully the board will just stay under your feet. The board does its thing. I really gotta stop doing that. Anyways, the board will do its thing, and you just let it under you, and you'll be getting the trick down better. Yeah, I think I made myself clear. Alright guys, that wraps up the end of this tutorial. I apologize if I didn't explain it enough for those of you guys that are watching this. I don't know, my hands are like really cold right now. I'm wearing winter boots, for crying out loud, and this board is really getting old and small, and I haven't been skating like forever. It's been like forever since I've been skating, but I still got it. I'm just not landing it as often as I used to. But anyways, at least you guys get to see me like land a trick actually. So anyways, there's gonna be bloopers after this, like after making this whole thing, just to like land it perfect for ya. I was like gonna delete it, but I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna let them see me like fail the trick as I'm trying to make the trick for you guys. So I hope you guys like that. Be sure to give this a like or comment if you really dig this tutorial. And if you want more videos from me, hit the subscribe button. I don't know where it is. Either it's like up there, I think. Yeah, just click the button up there, and it will take me to my channel. You see more videos of skateboarding, guitar, and taekwondo, and all that sort of stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy and have yourself a good winter and a Merry Christmas. When December month comes, have a good Merry Christmas. Okay, there we go, guys.